Staying at the right hotel can either make or break your vacation, and today we're going to take a complete and comprehensive look at Dockside Inn and Suites. This is part of the Universal family of hotels, and we're going to help you understand if staying here is worth your time and your money. There are a lot of things that this hotel got right, and quite a few things that I wish I knew before coming here. And I compare this with all the other Universal hotels, as well as hotels that are in your area. There's a lot to choose from, so stay tuned as we take a full look. The first thing you need to know is that it's located at a pretty busy intersection, and right across the street is a sister hotel, Surfside. So when it comes to location, it's probably not the best situated hotel when it comes to all the other Universal hotels. However, one thing that stands out with this hotel is that you get a relatively good bang for your buck. It's actually the best bang for your buck when it comes to Universal hotels. When I booked my reservations here, I wanted a good value for the money. However, I didn't want to compromise on quality. Now, if you take a look around this hotel, you'll see that it's well tailored. It's quite pleasing to the eyes, and I don't feel that you'll have a negative experience here. When you compare it to the other Universal hotels, you can tell that it's not quite as lush, not quite as plush. However, it's extremely comfortable. Everything is well appointed, and you're going to feel very comfortable staying here. It's very clean, very nice, well decorated. One of the things the hotel got right was the lounge area. The seats were comfortable, it was spacious, it was nice for the family to get together at the end of the day and kind of refresh. Also, there's a Starbucks for all you coffee lovers. My daughter came down here every morning and got refreshed. I felt the staff here was great. Now, one thing that you're probably not going to be too happy with, and that's the food. And that's because I found, although the hotel, the cost was very reasonable, the food in this hotel and pretty much all the Universal hotels are going to be very expensive, and I'm going to show you how you can save on that. This is what the general dining hall looks like. Just to note that the average person spends 5 times as much eating out as they do eating at home. So if you're not careful, this hotel will break the food budget. The good news is that 10 minutes away, 10 minutes is a Walmart. Also, another great thing about the location for this hotel is that it's around a lot of stores. This is a Denny's, and there are lots of other fast food places outside. The bad news is that trying to cross that street out front is like playing Frogger, but there's an Avis rent-a-car right in the hotel to help you make great food and economic choices. If you're not careful, whatever money you save on food will be spent here in the Universal store, which has sky-high prices. If walking around a theme park in the middle of Florida in 100-degree weather does not burn enough calorie, you're in luck, because there is a well-appointed fitness center at the hotel. If you like the pool, well, then you're in for a pleasant surprise, because this hotel has 2 of them, and there are well-appointed pools. I love the beach chairs. They are well designed. It's very beautiful. There's a lifeguard on duty not 24 hours a day, but pretty much doing pool hours, and there is real sand there. Also, the pool has a play area for kids if you want to play ping pong or chess or one of the other pool games, and also a small mini splash park. So the pool is a win. Make sure that you take a day to spend at the pool. Now, this right here is the beach bar restaurant. Again, prices here are going to be very high, but I found the food to be convenient, hot, and tasty. Still lots more to come. We have only hit the halfway mark, and if you're watching this far, then you're probably a good candidate for my HMO special, and that stands for Help Me Out. So the best way you can do that is by liking and subscribing. During my stay, I didn't have a lot of challenges getting a good pool space or finding a deck chair. That's because most of the folks who come here really want to go to the theme parks. One of the conveniences of staying at Dockside Hotel is that it has a bus that picks you up and takes you directly to the theme park. You get to the city walk area. The bus ride is only about 10 to 15 minutes, and the buses I found run pretty regularly, and they weren't full. Now, the bad news is that if you're staying at one of the other Universal hotels, you can enjoy this great garden walk area, and also you have a boat that ships you there to the hotel. But the good news is, and in my opinion, the best benefit is the fact that you get to go into the theme park up to 1 hour early. If you drive, do not worry about parking. There is plenty of it. The bad news is that all of it costs $15 per day. Also, this arcade here does cost per game. Expect to spend around $1.50 to $2 per game. While we look at this hotel room, that's the most typical room you'll find in the hotel. Let's go over some of the good and bad. Now, the good thing is it's in a pretty good location. You're going to find lots of convenient places to shop and eat. The bad news is that the roadway is quite busy, so be careful crossing it. The good news is also you get to go in the park an hour early. That's worth its weight in gold. It has a great pool. The rooms are nice and clean. The staff is helpful, and there's plenty of parking. The bad news is you have to pay for parking, which a lot of times it's not clearly explained until you get to the hotel. That's something that they definitely have to fix. One of the downside is that it's not quite as posh as the other hotels. However, if you're staying here, the reality is if you don't have anything to compare it to, you'll have a great time. You won't even know it because everything here is well done. The decoration, the decor, everything. I love the fact that it has a refrigerator in the hotel room. The convenience of going to Walmart or a grocery store nearby, which is only 5 or 10 minutes away, is going to save you a lot on your food cost. Now, how does it compare to other hotels in the area? It is super competitive. Don't get me wrong, you'll find hotels that are less expensive. However, you're not going to find nearly as many conveniences. This is a very smooth, seamless process when it comes to the universal experience. Not to mention, being able to get into the park an hour early is extraordinarily valuable.